Hot off the heels of Call of Duty 2, the Infinity Ward team has been developing Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
You could have anything you want. Why would you want to be with me? I'm nothing special. You could have anything you want. Why would you want to be with me? You know I'm nothing special.
Boys, this is where it all started. A year after Call of Duty 3 comes out, another World War II shooter. You know what? Here's some gameplay. Infinity Ward decides to try something new, so they make Modern Warfare. It only becomes one of the most beloved and influential CODs of all time. So today, we're going to look at Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I'm going to use the remaster for this video since it's better in every way, so the graphics and sounds won't matter much in the overall rating of this game. And all you nerds that are like, Zach, you won't get the feeling of the original. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Other than that, let's dive right in. But how do y'all like my mic? Nice, clean, crisp quality.
Good to see you, mate. Take one of the rifles from the table.
This mission starts off as a tutorial. This one's fine because of how much content it has. You start off as Sergeant Soap McTavish. The first guy you see is Gaz. He tells you to grab a weapon. You pick it up and move to the range. Once you complete that, you get the first of many iconic lines from this game.
Good. Now switch to your rifle. Now pull out your sidearm. Remember, switching to your pistol is always faster than reloading.
You knife the watermelon and get the fuck out of there. You make your way to see Captain Price, who is the grandson of the Price we see in COD 1 and 2. You meet him and he roasts you for no reason.
Right. What the hell kind of name is Soap, eh? How'd a muppet like you pass selection?
He tells you to move into the kill house. Alright, now let's see how to do this.
Hit the target! Position 2, go! Hit the targets! Flashbang through the door! Position 4, hit the targets! Position 5, go! Hit the targets!
Okay, let's try it.
Go, go, go! Hit the targets!
Anyway, once you beat the kill house, you walk over to Price and get a debrief on your first mission. After that, the mission ends. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. It's good to teach you the basics, and it does give some iconic lines.
Baseplate, this is Hammer 2-4. We have visual on the target. ETA 60 seconds. Copy 2-4.
You start this mission looking at this beautiful man. You're in a helicopter heading toward a cargo ship. You rappel down and shit on the guys inside. Dude busts the door down and you get inside. This motherfucker drunk, so you drop his ass. Then you kill some people sleeping, which is kind of fucked up, but who cares. You make your way down the ship and get spotted, but it doesn't matter because the heli comes in and shits on motherfuckers.
I like to keep this for close encounters.
You follow your teammates into the bowels of the ship. Price tells you to check your corners like 20 times.
Check those corners. Check those corners.
You reach the storage part of the ship and make your way to the back. You find the container you're looking for and open it. Apparently it's a nuke, but you grab the manifest and dip. Apparently there are helicopters inbound and they start shooting the...
Bravo 6, come in. Bravo 6, what's your status?
Shit! What the hell happened? The ship's sinking! We've got to go! Now!
Bravo 6, come in, damn it.
Big this is Bravo 6. We're on our way out. On your feet, soldier. We are leaving.
You start making your escape. Wait, something's not right. There we go. You go up these steep ass steps and make it outside. You jump for the helicopter and the mission ends. I'll give this mission a solid 10 out of 10. It's great to finally play something new, and it's one of the most iconic COD missions of all time. Great opening mission. This part you play as Al-Fulani, the president of a Middle Eastern country. I say this part because this is more of a cutscene than a mission, but I'll rate it as a mission anyway. You can put in the car very nicely and start driving. You look around at the horrors around you while you drive. This is a car mission which I hate, but it's only 5 minutes, so I'm cool with it. You reach your destination and they politely get you out of the car. You get dragged to the bull and get tied to it. The bald guy pulls a mad prank on Al-Assad and he thanks his viewers. Yo, thanks for the 5 donation, Mike Hawks. Now watch me clip this guy.
Fuck you, kid. You're adopted.
You then get killed by Al-Assad and the mission ends. I give this mission a 7 out of 10. It sets up the villain pretty well and shows you how much the world is in disarray thanks to this asshole.
The Loyalists are expecting us half a click to the north.
This mission you play as SOAP again. The objective is to rescue your inside band of the ultra-nationalist Russian group. You take out the guys around the shed and move up. You get to use this sick-looking sniper, and y'all already know how I feel about snipers. You reach another shed and troll the fuck out of this guy inside. You follow Price and reach his Russian friends. They'll help you rescue Nikolai. You reach the village and shit starts popping off. These motherfuckers are walking calm as hell with all these explosions around them. You drop them and have to cover Kamarov's team with the sniper. Once you finish, you make your way through this burning house and start fighting up a hill. Once you kill all of them, you have to help Kamarov's men again. And even Captain Price starts getting annoyed.
What about our informant? He's running out of time.
You snipe about 400 dudes before the objective gets completed. Then you move up the hill. Once you get up there, Gaz loses his patience and starts interrogating.
Where is he?
You rappel down and start making your way to the house where Nikolai is being held. Price dead-ass murders me, and you reach the house. Gaz cuts the power and uses the night vision goggles to clear the house. It's kinda sad how you're just shitting on these guys, but it's fine, so fuck you. The last guy has a flashlight and almost fucking murks me, but you rescue Nikolai. You run outside and get in the helicopter. That's when the mission ends. I'll give this an 8 out of 10. It's fun sneaking around and killing motherfuckers, but the sniping part does drag on for a bit. But all in all, a good mission.
Shoreline coming into view.
This mission you play as the Marines. You start off in a helicopter traveling to where Al-Assad is. You rappel down and make your way to the building Al-Assad is in. You breach the door and make your way to the basement. You clear the building but no Al-Assad. Now command tells you that he's in a broadcast station streaming. You move your way through the destroyed town and make your way to the broadcast station. There's a BLM flag over there. You breach the door and make your way inside. Fuck this room. So much shit happens and motherfuckers just spam nades.
You have 4 for top and bottom.
Oh, cool.
You can have up to 4.
What the fuck?
Sounds like the Shaggy mod from Fighting
What is happening? Oh!
Once you make it past the hell room, you run into Sergeant Briggs. I'm a dumbass and kill these guys for a whole minute before I realize you need to go into the other room. You reach Al-Assad's stream room and he's not there, of course. Yo, he got that dual monitor set up though. This is the end of the mission. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Would be higher, but fuck that room.
Tank is stuck half a click north of here. We gotta hustle. Let's go!
This mission you're still playing as Private Jackson. You're tasked with saving a stuck tank in the bog. You get ambushed and have to fight it off. Can I say that I fucking hate the holo sight in this game? It takes up like your whole damn screen. You get off the highway and you reach this building, and it tells you to put your night vision goggles on, but you can see fine without them. You hit up these stairs and I almost get shit on immediately after taking the goggles off, so I put them back on. You clear the second floor and get to use the M24 now. You go back downstairs and need to clear the parking lot. Tanks show up, so you take the javelin and shit on them. Kramer cuts the gate and you make your way through a nasty little market. You finally reach the tank and offer your support by killing motherfuckers. You call on for air support but get denied because there's an AA gun. Guess who they send?
Me, nigga.
I get shit on by a car and have to redo that whole part. I'm just gonna say the RPGs are retarded in this game. You finally reach the AA gun and blow it up. You set up an IR beacon so the choppers don't shit on you. Another IGN moment happens and the mission ends. I'll give that a 9 out of 10. The choppers were badass and I had fun playing it.
Missile lock.
What the bloody hell is that? Incoming missile. Hang on!
This mission you play as SOAP. You wake up on the ground and Captain Price helps you up. Both pilots are dead, so it's a 5v100. You follow Captain Price but have to hide from the helicopters. You then reach this village and the Russians are harassing this old man. And it took all of my strength not to shoot the old man. You shit on the Russians and move to the field, but you have to hide from the chopper again. They spot you, but luckily you move into this house. Somehow the enemy just stops chasing you. but you run into more of them down the road. I shit on Manny's dog and clear the area. You move up to another field and the motherfucker spots my pinky toe and we start fighting. You reach this farm and start fighting the chopper. Then it decides to use the minigun on the side. Why didn't they use that earlier? I don't know. You push up to the barn and find a stinger. You take out the chopper and move up to the gas station. Then your AC-130 support just shits on everything and the mission ends. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It got a little tedious just killing a bunch of dudes, but still a good mission.
Wildfire, we are moving up the road towards a town to the east. Confirm you have a visual on us.
Got eyes on friendlies. Crew, do not fire on any target marked by a strobe.
This mission you play as the AC-130. You have to provide support to the ground units. This mission is pretty badass, but it's boring to watch, so I'll just skip it. 7 out of 10 though.
Jackson, get your ass on the line now! We got hostiles moving in from the north!
You're back playing as Jackson. This is the morning after the bog mission. You're tasked with escorting the tank to safety. But shouldn't he be escorting me? You play through the bog, but daytime, till you reach the village. You start fighting the enemies till this bullshit happens to me.
Target acquired! Fire!
You make your way through the building and start killing enemies as you go. You reach the last building at the flank, so you head outside. You're met with machine gun fire. I shit on them because I'm nasty like that, but these motherfuckers take so long. You walk up the stairs and an enemy tank shows up. Since your tank is just better, he kills the other tank. After that, you move to a helicopter and the mission ends. I give it a 6 out of 10. It was a little lazy at the start with reusing bog, but it's still pretty decent. You're still playing as Jackson and you're in a helicopter. You get to use the sick-ass grenade launcher. The downside of the mission is you're in a helicopter for 80% of it. So there isn't much to talk about. But you eventually do get off the helicopter and save a squad. I get shit on, but you make your way back to the helicopter. At this point, command tells you there's a possible nuclear threat. Except this dumb bitch gets shot down, so you have to go and save her. You land and have to carry her back to get airborne again.
To disarm. I repeat,
Yo, did I
we have
leave
a
the oven
confirmed
on?
Everyone hang on!
You wake up and survive the nuke. Not for long though. You're just crawling at first. Then you get out of the chopper and see your squad dying. You then collapse and Jackson dies. This is the end of the mission. I give this mission a 9 out of 10. The helicopter part is kind of boring, but other than that, it's a great mission. R.I.P. my boy Jackson. Gone too soon. Fuck. This mission you play as Soap and are hunting Al-Assad. You've tracked him to a safe house and are on your way there. This mission is going house to house clearing them, and I hate that type of mission design. Nothing interesting happens except Jesus Christ himself comes down to kill me. After you clear the village, you reach a farm. You kill all the enemies there and search the barn. Captain Price goes sicko mode on Al-Assad, and it cuts to black. When you return, Price is interrogating Assad, then his phone rings.
Sir, it's his cell phone.
Hi, I'm calling from furryporn.net. We want to thank you for subscribing and we will make sure you are well satisfied with your... Then the mission ends. I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. I really hate going from house to house just clearing them. Bullshit ass mission design. Fuck.
Too much radiation. We'll have to go around. Follow me and keep low.
This mission you play as a 15 years younger Captain Price, and are on your way to assassinate Imran Zakhaev, a Russian arms dealer. You are teamed up with Captain McMillan. You follow McMillan through this village, stealthily killing bitches. You reach a field and hear a convoy coming, so you have to drop and maneuver around the soldiers and tanks. After that, you reach a pond with enemies dumping bodies in it. I try to take them out quietly. Bitches from across the map hear me and McMillan gets mad at me.
The word stealth doesn't mean anything to you, does it?
You move up to these shipping containers and McMillan shits on this guy.
Stay low. He's mine.
Oi, Susie. Huh?
You then have to move through an enemy camp. Once you're out, you start moving through the city and looking at all the destruction.
Look at this place. 50,000 people used to live in the city. Now it's a ghost town.
He said it! He said it!
You soon after find your vantage point. You wait like 2 fucking days and Zakhaev finally shows up. I miss him by 1 centimeter, but next time I hit him. Now you and McMillan have to escape. You use the rappel and an IGN moment happens. Bad guys are everywhere and you have to get to the LZ before a 20-minute timer runs out. You snipe the pilot of a chopper, but it backfires and renders McMillan unable to walk. You have to drop him if you want to shoot, which is kind of annoying, but it's not a big deal. You then have to move through an apartment building, and I get lost like a retard. But you make it out and find the LZ. You put down McMillan and have to defend this area for 5 minutes. Kill like 1,000 Russians, but the chopper comes at the end and picks you up. That's the end of the mission. Is there any doubt that this mission is a 10 out of 10? The only part of the mission I have a nitpick about is the end. You sit in the same spot for 5 minutes just killing enemies. But one of the most iconic missions in gaming, bitches. You're back to present day playing as Soap. You have to defend your position against an army of Russians. Use the M249, but it's not mounted, so get shit on, bitches. Once they pop smoke, they start shooting mortars. You fall back to the helicopter and have to use the minigun. Motherfucker.
Crashed helicopter!
You then have to fall back to the house and activate 4 traps. Then after that, you have to fall back again to the farm where the extraction point is. You use the javelin to take out tanks. You even get to call in air support, but the chopper tells you it's too hot to land.
Oh, he's got to be taking a piss! We've just busted our asses to get to this LZ, and now they want us to go all the way back down!
Yep, Gaz pretty much said everything that I was gonna say. You sprint down that bitch and reach the LZ. The chopper lands and you make it out. I'll give this mission a 6 out of 10. It was kind of retarded how you go all the way up and all the way down, but it's still a decent mission.
The best way in. The vehicle checkpoint is directly ahead.
You're still playing as Soap, but you're doing a joint operation with the Marines. You start behind a guard station and shit on everyone there. Then you disguise yourself as the Russians and wait for Zakhaev's son to show up. Griggs roasts the shit out of you for no reason.
Man, you look like a clown in that outfit. Good thing you're up here, because you look nothing like a Russian.
Then the convoy arrives. You shut on the convoy, but Zakhaev's son hits the guard tower and runs like a little bitch. You chase after him and he runs into town. You move through the town killing enemies. It's nice that the chopper actually calls out the enemies for you. He runs into the apartment building and you chase after him. I actually shit on him, but he reaches the roof and you make a way up there to arrest him, man. The mission ends after that. I'll give this mission a 7 out of 10. Kind of bored me running after him. Also it's kind of short, but it's still solid. This mission has you parachuting into a forest. The objective is to disable an electricity tower to Zakhaev's missile base. But first, Griggs gets lost and you have to find him. You move throughout the forest and find a little village. And motherfucker, you're just clearing houses. After you clear like 4 houses, you find Griggs. You find the tower and blow that bitch. Gaz cuts the fence and you move on to this factory. You clear it and move on to meet some American snipers. Then some fucking nukes just launch into the air and the mission ends. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. You already know my feelings about clearing houses for a mission. It's fucking stupid.
We're still working with the Russians to get the launch codes. We should have them shortly. Keep moving. Out.
This mission starts right after the last one and you're assaulting the nuclear missile base. Once you get in there, you need to push to the vents while destroying tanks and killing motherfuckers. You make your way to the fence, and Price and Griggs cut the cover. Then you rappel down. I'm gonna combine these two missions together since they take place one after another. You're venting and jump down into the Russian barracks. You kill the entire Russian army and wait for the longest door ever. You fight more Russians and breach your way into the control room. You kill all the Russians in there and stop the launch. You make your way to the garage and the mission ends. I'll give this one a 7 out of 10. It wasn't boring, but didn't attract me like some other missions. Fucking car mission. This mission has you in a car getting chased on a freeway. Motherfuckers really want to kill you but can't. You take out like 30 trucks of dudes before a helicopter starts chasing you. Griggs tells you to RPG this chopper, but it's fucking impossible because RPG is so shitty. After the hind chases you for a bit, he fucks off, but in reality he goes and blows the bridge. That cunt. Screen goes black. Can you wake up on the crumbling bridge? You make your way into the fight and try to hold off the enemies for as long as possible. Then a gas tanker blows up behind you. Griggs tries to drag you to safety. You then get saved by the good Russians. It's not clear whether Price is alive or not, but the mission ends. I hate car missions, but that ending was sick, so 9 out of 10. This is definitely the easiest mission in the game. You run through this plane and kill dudes. Then you have to rescue this VIP. You jump out of the plane and mission's over. 9 out of 10. So guys, that was COD 4, released in 2007. I know people will be like,
but you used the remastered one.
And guess what? I'm doing the same thing for Modern Warfare 2, baby. But I just want to say that none of these missions are bad. The ones I rated lower are just some of the more tedious ones. But I love them all equally. Like my children in the basement. This is definitely a step up from COD 2. The characters were likable. You got Captain Price, Gaz, Sergeant Griggs, Lieutenant Vasquez. They really upped the story too. The third mission had some controversy saying, oh, you're getting executed, but it's nothing compared to what's to come. COD 4 is one of the most iconic games of all time and set the bar for a whole era of modern military shooters. The music and gun sounds were top notch, and this is just the campaign. You can talk for hours about the multiplayer too. So if we average the scores from all the missions, we get a 7.7. And this is the first one where I don't agree with the score. Just with how iconic this campaign is and how good the missions are, I'd have to give it a 9 out of 10. So yeah guys, that's COD 4. Like the video and let me know what you think in the comments. And see you guys next time. Peace.